Week 11 press conference. We are live from Norman, Oklahoma with Jeff and Jim making an appearance on this one. Where to even begin? What a wild day. Bananas, as some might say. I took Jamie behind the woodshed and just slaughtered him. His remains will be all over the backyard. Hopefully, a hurricane comes and wipes them away because it's going to get disgusting. It's going to smell, and I don't want children seeing those. Okay, so let's hope that someone cleans those up because they are right now. It's an 80-point lead. 80 points. If his quarterback does 60 points and his kicker does 18, I'll still win. Wow. Carson Palmer, I have him in all three leagues. I've been saying it for, I think, 6 weeks now, something like that. He's a rock. You watched him do a game-winning drive. I told you he was going to do a game-winning drive before he even did it. It's almost like free money if you were to bet on him. Unbelievable. Jarvis Landry starting to give me some issues. I'm definitely on the rattled meter a little bit on Jarvis Landry, even more so on Steven Diggs. He's got me worried a little bit, but DeAndre Hopkins, stud. Absolute stud. I don't care who's throwing him the ball. TJ Yates, Brian Hoyer, Ryan Mallett, me. He's going to score touchdowns. Doesn't matter who gives him the ball. You can find an LPGA golfer and he'll score touchdowns. Running backs, Todd Gurley's a stud. Actually outscored Adrian all day Peterson. Apparently wasn't working all day. It seems like he just played the first quarter.
0.6.
Seems like he played the first quarter and gave up there. Zach, thanks for Latavius Murray. I think that was a dumb trade on your part. He barely outscored Crabtree, so there's not much I can say there. Just a great overall day by my team. Pretty much locking up a playoffs. You won't see an asterisk on my team after this week, but I think we were crunching the numbers this week, and it's pretty hard for me to miss the playoffs. 0-4, 6-5 now, a.k.a. Moy, M-O-Y, Manager of the Year. That's what you're looking at right now in this video. A few other matchups. We were talking about Jeff and Tom's matchup. This is a shit show. The winner won't even score 100 points. It's not even worth talking about. Whoever wins might make the playoffs but won't make any noise in the playoffs. Doesn't deserve to be there. Just kind of shows how shitty our league is this year. Going to get Jeff in the frame here, see his reaction. You have any thoughts on your matchup today? Going into tomorrow, so it's not over like my matchup is. So, he has Sammy Watkins, and it looks like you have, what, a 10-point lead? He needs
11.
more than 10.
11.
He needs more than 10 to win. Let's get your thoughts on today.
Tight matchup.
Okay.
The Eifert-Demaryius Thomas trade did not really work out in my favor.
Not like we said that.
Eifert caught 2 touchdowns tonight. That didn't go over too well.
No.
But, we got a Monday Night Showdown. I'm ready to play.
Okay.
That's all I have.
So on a scale of 0 to 10, 10 being you know you're going to win tomorrow, 0 being you feel fucked, where you at?
Oh, 5. Even 5.
Okay.
That's where we're at.
Okay. Sounds good. There's Jeff's thought. My thoughts are that this is just hideous. Some solid performances on your team today. Nothing really bad, but nothing great. Chris Ivory putting up 4.5. That's not what you need there.
Yep,
out of your RB1. But DMC, great pickup. Kind of jealous there. Tried trading for him.
Yep.
Couldn't get him. You guys want a tight chip over there. Rumors that there might even be a trade embargo, and you refuse to trade with me. But that's all right. Tom, your team sucks. The fact that you might win this week, bananas, honestly. I hope you lose, really, because you don't deserve... You deserve last place. Even Goody is trying harder than you are. As far as some other matchups go, Altman, I think we've decided that you have won an award. So good news coming your way. It's called the WOY, the worst of year manager. You are just shitty. Your team sucks. Yeah, you had some bye weeks, whatever. You're going to have some new guys next week. Doesn't matter. You didn't take out Alshon Jeffrey, which is clearly why you won the worst manager of the year. At least put in someone. Zero. You took the 0. When Jeff jokes about taking the 0, it's a joke. You don't actually take the 0. You do somebody else.
You put someone.
Anyone. Awful. Lamar Miller, the guy you wouldn't trade me, you're claiming is now the top 3 running back in the league, only behind your other running back, Danny Woodhead. Sucks. Speaking of Danny Woodhead, 1.6 points. Awesome. Great production there. Yeah, you suck.
Completely
Mark,
embarrassing.
your team wasn't any better. I know you're going to say fuck your bomb after this one, but that's all right because your team really looked pretty shitty other than Cam Newton. I mean, take away his 30 points, give him 20, and you put up 77 on the day. So your team, in my opinion, is on the decline and something to be worried about. We got Jim versus Zach. We have Jim here to talk about his matchup. Before I give you my thoughts, let's hear from Jim. Jim, get in the picture over here. Let's see what you think. Jim, is your matchup? No, your matchup isn't locked up. You got two more guys going tomorrow night, both starting running backs. So unlike Goody's strategy of playing the backup running back in Carlos Williams, Zach is going with the starter. What are your thoughts on today and going into tomorrow?
Despite you guys telling me I should be okay, still a little bit nervous. Jeff really gave me, what's it called, like a good thought here. New England and Buffalo both have good run defenses. I think there'll be a lot of throwing plays, so I should be okay.
But none the Sammy.
As for the Devontae Freeman injury,
I was about to ask you.
Not like a 4 on the rail scale. I think it's just a 4.
It looks like he died.
Just a concussion. He'll be back for the playoffs.
I heard they were already building his tombstone.
They're not already building his tombstone. No. But great trade with Funnimore earlier to get TJ Yeldon. So he's solid.
Okay, so he's going to be your back next week. Is that correct?
Most likely.
Okay. Thoughts on him moving forward?
We'll see how it goes.
Wow. Not a lot of confidence there. Rashard Matthews, picking him up this week, not doing anything for him. Did he touch the field?
I picked him up actually like 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
I don't know if you looked at
even worse.
I'm not sure if you looked at my matchup, but I have Cooks, who you gave me for Antonio Gates.
We have a new quote about that one. Some guys may have heard it, and it goes, "Great managers admit shitty moves." All right? It was a shitty move. I'm a great manager for admitting it. Jeff actually came out tonight and admitted his shitty trade. So
Great manager.
not a great manager yet, but working his way
Great
back up.
managers don't make shitty moves.
Okay, some could say that.
And OBJ was on bye as well, which if I recall, you guys thought was a shitty trade
Yeah.
for Ingram and
Still was.
Edelman.
Still is.
Still
Still
isn't
is.
because Edelman's out for the fantasy season.
Okay.
Ingram sucks, and feeling great about that one. So not too worried. I still might beat Zach with Rashad Matthews in as well as Ted Ginn, who did well.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm feeling pretty excited about
Good team, Jim. I'm nervous for our matchup next week. I don't think I'd put myself above a 5, but the rattle meter's turned on. It's activated. It's ready to go. We'll be sitting towards the bottom end, but again, pretty confident in my guys here. Last matchup, I'm surprised these teams are even allowed to set lineups. Matt Petrie and Justin Goodman. Wow. 50 points, Goody. Is that his all-time worst?
Definitely not.
Maybe.
Definitely
Okay.
not.
Oldman, you almost got outscored by Goody, even with the buys. I mean, I guess that's not a chirp because Jeff lost to Goody. But, Oldman, heads up, man. I know you had some buys, but really not looking good. Goody, you know what? Carlos Williams, I hope he plays well for you tomorrow night. Hopefully you can break the 60-point barrier. That'd be pretty cool. And Petrie, scoring a lot of points, having some tough luck as far as his record goes, but sitting there in the standings, 6th place, as we all know this season, will now go to the most points scored. Big rule change. And that could help either Petrie or Jeff, Zach, or myself, Floss even. Although Floss's team, big hit this week. I think that's all we got here from Norman, Oklahoma. We got the Thanksgiving games coming up this weekend, so remember to set your lineups early. Justin, Altman, you guys who just don't pay attention. Jamie, thank you for, 1, not subbing out Lynch, and 2, not replacing him with Thomas Rawls. Terrible move. Shitty managers make shitty plays. That's shitty. That's as simple as it gets.
Did Jeff talk about his matchup yet?
We did.
How's he feel about Sammy? Did he already say
Yeah,
that?
you were sitting right here.
I was playing on my phone.
Jim was sitting right here when we did it. I don't know. Also, I had Thomas Rawls, so I'm hoping that Lynch gets hurt because I'm excited to use him and get him activated there. 37 points today. 250 yards, 2 TDs or 1 TD?
2.
2 TDs. Bananas. Going to be a really exciting next few 2 weeks here up until we get to playoffs. His opponent today?
Was the 49ers.
Okay. Not one of the best run Ds out there, but in the NFL, 37.5 points is incredible no matter who you play. Pretty hard to...
Yeah.
Well, that's Jibwit for you. I think that's all we got here. Going to cut it short at 10 minutes because Mark always bitches. So good luck next week.